Mira and the Kindness Kiosk. A cozy cloud story. Morning slid over Maple Street like warm butter on toast. Buses sighed, phones glowed, doors opened and closed without much hello. Mira stood on her apartment stoop with a sketchbook under her arm. She waved at the world the way you wave at a friend who hasn't met you yet. Most folks didn't see. They were busy stitching their own days. People called her chatty or too much. Mira wasn't trying to be a lot. She was trying to connect. When words felt heavy, she drew. Saturday was extra busy. Yard sales, soccer, long lists. Mira set a cardboard table near the library steps and taped on a sign. Kindness Kiosk. Drawings for kind deeds. Crayons lined up like a rainbow. Pencils in a cup. Tiny star erasers in a tin. She took a breath that filled her all the way to her toes. A man in scrubs slowed. J. Patel, nurse. His shoulders sagged. "What do you sell?" "Not selling," Mira said. "Trading. I'll draw you something that matters. You do a kind deed for someone else." He almost kept walking, then looked at the brave crayons. What would help a person who works at 3 in the morning? "The moon that watches the roof," Mira said softly. He blinked. "Yes." She asked 3 questions. "What keeps you going? Who do you miss? Where feels safe?" He answered, surprised. Mira drew a small hospital roof, a round moon, and a steaming cup on a windowsill with a tiny bird perched like a secret friend. "For you," she said. "Your deed. Leave a thank you note for the next shift." At the bus stop, a kid in a red hoodie hugged a violin case. "I need the breath before the first note," they whispered. Mira sketched closed eyes, loose shoulders, one bright spark at the chest. "Your deed. Teach someone one easy note." By the corner planter, a gardener with dirt-happy gloves asked for a pet. "Only if it's a bee," Mira grinned and drew a plump bee with a tiny crown over a marigold. "Your deed. Leave a flower on a lonely doorstep." In the barber shop doorway, a barber nodded toward his mirrors. "Got anything for seeing the best?" Mira drew a mirror with warm eyes and easy shoulders reflected back. "Your deed. One free fresh start today." Word drifted. People came curious and left softer. A teen brought a skateboard. A grandparent brought a folded story. A baker brought a bag that smelled like cinnamon and shy hope. Each picture came with one small deed. Not everyone said yes. A woman crossed her arms. "Why do a chore for a drawing?" "It's not a chore," Mira said gently. "It's a chance." "Draw my grandma's hands," the woman said at last. Mira listened, then drew hands kneading dough, strong and careful. The woman blinked fast. "Your deed," Mira whispered. "Call someone you haven't called in a long time." A little wind tugged the sign. For a moment, the street felt like it might blow past and forget her. Then the nurse returned with a copy of his note. The violin kid came back humming one clean tone. The gardener walked by with a bouquet of lonely flowers. They smiled at Mira like she belonged on the town map now. The sun slid west. Light turned honey gold. Mira sharpened her last pencil to a careful point. A wide shadow covered her table. When she looked up, the block seemed to be there. Folks from the hospital, barber shop, bus stop, bakery, library. The muralist stood in front with a roll of paper taped into one long sheet. Helpers held the corners like sails. "We made you something," he said. They unscrolled a bright, wide picture across the library steps. In the middle stood Mira with her crayons. Around her, the town curved like a heart. Buildings, benches, trees, faces she now knew. Little arrows linked picture to deed. Mira pressed both hands to her heart. "Will you sign it?" she asked. "All of you?" They signed along the bottom. Smudgy names, careful names, a doodle or two. Then taped the mural in the library window where it could look out at Maple Street, and Maple Street could look back. As the crowd thinned, small kindnesses kept walking. A door held, a bag carried, a seat offered. People waved more. Some even stopped to say, "See you tomorrow." Mira packed her crayons, stacked her paper, and slid the Kindness Kiosk sign into her backpack. "You did great," she told the cardboard table. On her way home, she passed the hospital. A light glowed in the break room. She passed the barber shop. A hand-lettered paper read, "Free fresh start. Ask inside." At the corner, the violin kid stood with a friend, sharing that one clean note and laughing when they matched. Mira paused at the library window. The mural glowed, and under it someone had written, "You made us look up." She looked up too. The first evening star blinked on. It looked like a small yes. A plain yellow crayon waited in her pocket. In her hand, it felt like a brave color. Tomorrow she'd set up again. "You can make the world how you want it to be," Mira whispered to the sky. "You just have to imagine it out loud." And she smiled because drawing counts as out loud.